Join us as I ride on Metra's electric division. We'll take a ride throughout the city of Chicago to see what this train has to offer. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and welcome to this week's video. And a very good afternoon from Chicago. We are currently next to Millennium Park, and I am currently running to make my train at Millennium Station. Today, we are going to take Metra's electric division for a ride throughout the city of Chicago. Coming down the ramp, we see the Highliner 2 that's going to take us to South Chicago today. Climbing aboard, we head upstairs for our seat. Taking a look at the car, we can see that this car actually has a unique setup. All of these cars are arranged so that when the conductor is coming through, they can check tickets on both floors at the same time. What a great use of space. And just like that, we've departed Millennium Station. After passing underneath the Art Institute, we come out of the tunnel and reach our first stop of Van Buren Street.
While on train, to make all stops from Riverdale to University Park. Please have all tickets and maps up ready to be ordered by the conductor.
Next stop, Museum Campus, 11th Street.
Departing Museum Campus 11th Street, we will be expressing to 51st, 53rd Street, Hyde Park. We then pass the maintenance yard for Metra Electric before picking up speed and heading south. Taking a look at a map, we can see that the line still uses the 3 original branch lines built by the Illinois Central. The South Chicago branch branches off at 67th Street, going down to South Chicago at 93rd Street. The Blue Island branch branches off just south of Kensington, heading over to Blue Island. And finally, the main line, which continues all the way down to University Park. This line is also shared by the once daily City of New Orleans Amtrak train, which travels between Chicago and New Orleans. There is another commuter train that uses this line. The South Shore line is a commuter train that runs from Millennium Station 90 miles south to South Bend, Indiana.
Hyde Park.
And we've reached our next stop, 51st, 53rd Street, Hyde Park. This is where you would exit to visit Hyde Park. We then stop at 56th and 57th Street before it's time to get off at our stop, 59th Street, University of Chicago. And there goes our train, heading south to University Park. After a few hours of sightseeing, it's time to head back to Millennium Station. This time, we will be taking the train from 55th, 56th, and 57th Street. We can see that when you enter the stations, you are greeted with the ticket machines before heading up to the platform. Once you're on the platform, it's really just a couple rooms to wait for your train, and that's it. Some stations aren't even that. Some are just little shacks on the line. It just depends where you get on the train.
Electric South Chicago train number 324.
And here is our train that will take us back to Millennium Station. For today's trip back, I have us in the lead car at the front of the train. I tell you, these things really accelerate quickly. Sitting downstairs this time, we can see that the car downstairs is laid out in a 2x2 arrangement. However, you can flip the seats to have 4 people sitting together if you wish. Taking a look at the restroom, we can see that it's a basic train restroom, but still clean. Hi, so I haven't really talked much because this is a commuter train and I try to keep it quiet, but I've really enjoyed riding the Metra electric system. This has been awesome, and I didn't realize that Metra's cheap. For 2 zones, you can go like 20-25 miles outside the city for $7.50 for a day pass. I mean, it's just awesome, so I'm gonna head back to my seat, but we should be at Millennium Station here soon and wrap up our journey. When we get back to our seat, we then pass the world-famous and historic Soldier Field. This is the home of the Chicago Bears football team. If you're coming to an event at Soldier Field, you would take Metra Electric to Museum Campus 11th Street, which is in walking distance to the stadium. And after that, we are quickly arriving at Van Buren Street and then Millennium Station, where our journey will come to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.